Everything Elvis, he is the reason why rock and roll exists today. He is the legend. We have something very special, took 2 years to create. This was inspired by Elvis's own cologne. This was inspired by what he wore. This was inspired by his journey through life, how he came from nothing and made it to be an icon, the king we call him. And today we're offering you a fragrance inspired by him, by what he wore. Not only in his cologne, but we're also going to be offering you the Legend Women's. What's amazing about this is what he had Priscilla wear. This was also about the beautiful florals, bouquets that he would give to her when he would see her. So again, if you love, and I will just stress on the women's, if you love jasmine, you love gardenia, floral, clean, ethereal. I love this fragrance. It's only $19.50 to get it home. It's a full 3.4 ounce. It's Eau de Parfum, so it's incredibly long wearing. Like I said, jasmine, orange blossom. It's iconic. We have sold 500. This is on its way selling out, never to be seen again. This is something so limited, so special. I will tell you again, that's the women's. We also have it for you in the men's fragrance. We'll go through the notes of that real quick before this sells out. So again, this was inspired by his fragrance. If you want to know what the Legend smelled like, here is your chance to pick it up. Again, 093292 is your item number. We're going live to Memphis, Tennessee. Kathy Wolf has the privilege of taking us through, there it is. There's Graceland. We're walking into Elvis Presley's home. I cannot believe it. If you've ever had a chance, ladies, there it is. Walking into his living room. Do you know this has not changed since he lived there? Nothing. That's his dining room. That's just the way he left it, is what you're taking a look at right now. I know Kathy will walk us through all of this. This is so limited, highly collectible, and today we get a little bit of Elvis home before the movie comes out the 24th that Kathy, you had a chance to see, but more importantly, where are you?
I am here in Memphis, and I'm actually in the guest house at Graceland. So what you just actually saw, that's downstairs. The upstairs has been sealed off since 1977 in Elvis's passing, but what you're seeing behind me is what you would have experienced if you ever had the opportunity to walk into Elvis's bedroom. The man, the legend, who literally changed rock and roll. And that's what this fragrance is gonna do. We say it's gonna give you a little bit of burn and love, but the top notes on this are so delicious. There's a little bit of grapefruit. There is mint in there. And then there's that really nice pink pepper that gives it that little bit of sauciness. And then you have a jasmine. Now, the only ingredient that is repeated in both of these fragrances is the jasmine. So both the men's and the women's actually has the jasmine in there. That's going to be in your mid notes, or what we would actually call the heart, and the heart and soul notes that are in there. The middle notes of the men's has the ginger, the nutmeg, the jasmine. And then our base notes are more of the vetiver, there's cedar, there's patchouli. So it has a lot of the warm down notes. And what happens with the base note is that's what kind of kicks in 30 minutes later. So maybe, you know, you start that little romantic session. By the time you kind of get all nice and warm, that's when those heated senses really come out. And that's what they did with this fragrance. And this took 2 years to create the bottle and to create the fragrance. That's how long it took. They took some of Elvis's favorite fragrances and then they modernized them, but then also added in those little hints of spice to really make it great. Now with hers, let's talk about Legend for her.
Kathy, you and I like similar notes.
This was inspired after, yes, we do.
This is so,
So Amy,
so
what
good.
you'll love about this, and I love that you noticed that the jasmine that's in there, this was actually modeled after the fragrance that Priscilla used to wear was Guerlain. And then what they did is they actually added in all of the flowers that he used to actually give to Priscilla. So they added that in to give you that little extra element of passion and familiarity, but also really making it something that's today, that's modern, that's exclusive, that you're gonna feel good. So it starts off with jasmine. I noticed you also noticed the jasmine that's in there. You've got a great notes for that. There's also orange blossom. These are the flowers that you see that are around here and around in the gardens. Then the middle notes have tuberose, there's neroli, there's gorgeous rose in there. And then the sandalwood is in the base notes. There's an ingredient called Rangoon Creeper and then amber. So all of the ingredients that are in here really just give you the fingerprints to the soul. I think this is the perfect way to feel great. Did you see the box too? It even has his signature on, obviously not his signature, a replica of his signature on the top of the box. So collectability, it's a dream.
Okay. I will tell you, our phone lines just exploded. The movie doesn't come out until the 24th. You're getting the legend. You're getting something so special. If you ever wondered, oh my gosh, what did Elvis Presley's floral bouquet smell like when he gave it to Priscilla? What did Priscilla wear? What did Elvis wear? That's why 1,700 of these have been ordered. We brought in some additional just for tonight's show. This morning with Tina and Ty in their morning show at 8 a.m., they sold 3 times the normal amount we were supposed to sell. That's how special this is. So I'm telling you, when these are gone, they're gone. If you're in Graceland right now, you can't buy these in the gift store. Nobody has these but us here at HSN. These are Eau de Parfums. They're very long wearing. They're very true to the notes. I'm telling you guys, if you want to smell like a hunk of burnin' love, this men's, and I mean, my husband has a very specific one that he wears. I want him to wear this. This is something just so romantic, so powerful. Almost like lustful. This is a great fragrance for men. I love the two of them combined together. If you can pick both of them up, ladies. We sold 500 in like 2 minutes. So again, under $20, you're only getting them here at HSN. It took 2 years to create. Kathy is actually in Graceland. She is in the guest house in Graceland, right next to Elvis Presley's home, and this is how they kind of recreated his bedroom. So many of us are dying to see a sneak peek in there, because it looks like I'm seeing some red velvet.
I know. Okay. So it is. It's completely, right here, you can see it's completely finished off in red velvet. It has red velvet down the sides of the drape, and then it comes into the top, and where it comes into the top, there's a TV up on the top. So I literally went to sleep last night with him singing to me right overhead. So Love Me Tender. Can you think of anything more passionate and elegant and sophisticated? Everything in here too, I'm telling you, it could go into a home today and you would fall in love with it. From the draperies to the wallpaper, everything is so specific and tailored, to the beautiful crystal lamps that are behind me, the chandeliers. It's a replica of his bedroom, and nobody has seen that other than his immediate family. Only Lisa Marie and Priscilla are the only people who've been allowed upstairs in that time, because they really wanted to preserve it. The record that's on the record player is the same record that Elvis was listening to. Wow. So everything is preserved and kept nice and pure and pristine that's in there. Do you know he bought his house? He bought Graceland at the age of 22. After his success of his very first film, and he had 9 #1 singles at the age of 22. It's 10,000 square feet. He added another 7,000 on there. He was truly a legend. He is somebody that not only changed rock and roll, but he changed the era. This was in a time of segregation when people didn't mix, and he did, and he welcomed it. Everything they told him to do, he said, he wasn't happy. If he couldn't move and he couldn't do what he wanted to do, he didn't do it. He brought everything. He brought life. He brought that passion back into everything he did. He had a quote that I thought was really nice, and I actually brought this, and I wanted to speak it correctly. Fingerprints are like values. You leave them all over everything that you do. And how important is that, to really believe in what you do? A lot of us do things and we don't think about it. He did it, but his actions were good. He was one of the most charitable men in all of Memphis, in all of the world. He did a satellite concert, the very first satellite concert that has never been the likes of the world, because he wanted to travel the world, and you'll see this in the movie. His manager didn't want him to travel the world. So he brought the satellite concert in, 1.5 billion viewers. It has never been duplicated again. And think about the technology we have today.
Think about
that. And they can't do it.
No, that's what makes them so amazing. And that's why over 2,000 ordered. If you want to pick this up, when they're sold out, they're sold out. Think about the icon. If you love, for the women's, we'll go over the notes again. Jasmine, orange blossom, apple blossom. It's like a vanilla musk to it. It is so decadent, ladies. It's a little bit of Priscilla's fragrance that Elvis loved her wearing, mixed with a beautiful bouquet that he would give to Priscilla. That's the female's fragrance. I will say I smell a lot of the orange blossom and that beautiful, to me, I love jasmine. So ladies, you will find this intoxicating. For the men, we do have the cologne. Don't forget this 3.4 ounce Eau de Parfum. So the Eau de Parfum is incredibly long wearing. That's a larger size, it's not 1.7, 3.4 ounces. It's not available in Graceland. It's not available online, nowhere. but here at HSN. So that's the women's. The men's, I just want to stress, and again, very limited if you want to pick up either of these before they do sell out. The men's has beautiful sparkling, what they call Zuzu, a little gin and tonic with this, a velvetier amber musk, a fir balsam. It's just, it's intoxicating, it's romantic, it's what a strong man would wear. It's yet very modern. So if you'd like to pick up both of these, we're wrapping it up, no way. Kathy, I want to see more of what's going on. That's how fast these are selling. Okay, free shipping and handling. Real quick, okay. Well, want to hear more from you, Kathy.
I was going to say, Amy, I do want to let everybody know, too, that this fragrance was actually created for over the 2 years with the people from Graceland that knew him personally, but also to his fans. So as they combined those fragrances together, they really wanted something that everybody would love, that every Elvis fan would love, kind of teaching a little bit to the rebel inside each and every single one of us, but done with passion, done with heart, and done with soul. It is the perfect gift if you're looking for a great gift for a man, or even collectible. His iconic pose up on the top, strumming his guitar, sexy and fun, and you're gonna feel flirty. And you know what? Rock your sense and burn in love. This is your chance to do it.
The fragrance, I'm telling you, the movie's coming out on the 24th. Kathy said it was absolutely amazing. She got to see it last night. How many of us are gonna see it? Nobody else is gonna have it. You're gonna have this fragrance. You're getting a little bit of Elvis, that legend coming home to you. Oh my gosh, I know we're moving on because it's on its way selling out. Kathy, thank you so much. She's in Graceland right there.
Thank you,
She's in the
Amy.
guest house, Elvis's guest house. Oh my gosh. All right, well, we're gonna leave Graceland and we're gonna go to Sharon Springs, New York. Do you know our very own Bobby Ray Carter? That's right, she has traveled to New York. She's going to be live from the farm with the Beekman boys, Dr. Brent Ridge and Josh Kilmer Purcell. And so she's going to be there doing an amazing live show. All during our Destination Beauty Month, which is coming to a close. Don't forget, all our beauty's free shipping and handling. We have so many of you ordering right now. Please stay there for the Elvis Presley Legend. This again is his Eau de Parfum. I'm telling you right now, when you get this home, it will not disappoint. And you only saw it here in Beauty Report, and then Tina Jennings and